Hello, dear students. Long time no see, and I've been a little bit idle when it comes to producing my videos. So today, yeah, I know you've been all looking forward to this particular episode about modal verbs. I'd like to focus on modal verbs with perfect infinitive to begin with. It's about kind of past form of certain modal verbs, and I don't mean simply past simple, but this kind of special form, which, well, the structure is like that. You got a modal verb, then have, and then verb, third form, or past participle, as you would prefer it. And this particular form is very useful, especially for speculations. And when we think of modal verbs, to begin with, in the present, yeah, we can express certainty, possibility, or like likelihood or impossibility. When we express certainty, we would use the word must. Yeah? Instead of saying like, I'm sure that you think certain grammar structures in English are difficult, I can say the same sentence saying, you must find certain grammar forms difficult, right? So I'm sure that you, blah, 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 you must consider grammar forms difficult. Yeah, so this is, I express certainty. Of course, now we're talking about the present slash future speculations. When I want to express possibility in the same form, I say, or, lack of certainty. Maybe, um, maybe the weather is good today in Poland. Who knows? Yeah. So I can say the same sentence by saying, the weather in Poland might be good today. The weather in Poland may be good today, or the weather in Poland could be good today. Yes, you got these three modal verbs, um, um, which express possibility or likelihood. Yeah? And then, if you want to express impossibility, yeah, this is not must not, because must not, as you might remember, means something similar to it is not allowed, right? Therefore, to express impossibility, we use the word or the modal verb can't. Yeah. Um, if I'm sure that the shopping centers are not open yet because of the coronavirus quarantine, I'd say shopping malls can't be open right now. Um, okay. Now that the issue that I started talking about before, so modal verbs with the perfect infinitives. So when we express or when we speculate about the past, we use the three, we use the same modal verbs as aforementioned, respectively, right? But instead of like using simple, we don't say must and had to as the past form here, or can, could, yeah, which would be like for statements, but for speculations we use this form like um, must have done, could have done, may have done, might have done, or can have happened, right? So if I say, I'm sure you haven't done all your activities yet, so I express a kind of impossibility. I'm gonna use, I'm sorry for like um, messing up the sequence a little bit. So I'm sure you haven't done all your grammar activities yet. It's gonna be like, you can have done all your grammar activities yet, right? Sorry for being that cynical or pessimistic about your involvement in grammar, especially with such nice weather as today. Okay. if I express certainty that something did happen or has happened, yeah, then I use, again, must, have, and the verb third form. So if I think the for example, the government, I'm sure that the government opened the borders by now. So the government must have opened the borders by now. Yeah? Of course, still it's speculation. I express my certainty, but it's still a mere speculation. And if it's possible, yeah, that something happened, again, may, might, could, yeah. So maybe, um, like maybe certain measures, like restrictive measures about the coronavirus, have already been repelled. So certain restrictive measures around the coronavirus might have been repelled, yeah, but I'm not sure, right? Of course, like when it comes to modal verbs, after all modal verbs, we use the base form. So no to, no ing. There's just one modal verb, which takes to, and this is ought to, right? Otherwise, it's base form. Yeah, modal verbs are as follows. They come in pairs. Yeah, so it's will, would, can, could, may, might, shall, should, must, mustn't, which is not the negative of must. It means cannot or it is not allowed, and needn't. Yeah, only in the negative. Yeah, you needn't do this, which means the same as you don't have to do this. Yeah? Now when it comes to more information about certain aspects of like modality, when we talk about the past, like this perfect infinitive thing, except for speculation, there are these kind of usages. When we criticize someone, yeah, for example, uh, well, it usually implies that something did not happen, yeah, like when you argue, when you bear grudges, you're going to say to someone, you could have told me before. Yeah? It means you did not, right? Or the teacher might tell you, like, now you're desperate because, the semester is coming to an end. It's like, what can I do? I've been absent for like, you know, 90% of my classes, but the point is that, I didn't have or I don't have a good internet connection. Well, you should have informed me before. Then I would have, come up with some alternative way of dealing with this. So you could have told me before, or you should have informed me before. Yeah. Another situation in which we use some kind of modal with perfect infinitive is needn't have done something, which means it wasn't necessary for you to do something, but you still did. Usually it's a polite form, like you come to someone's birthday and you go to extreme lengths of, buying a nice present for the person who has birthday, so for the host. And the person, like, they are very flattered, very happy. Oh, you needn't have brought me this particular gift, yeah? So it's like it wasn't necessary, but you still did it, yeah? So pay attention to the differences, that there is a substantial difference between you needn't have done it and you didn't need to, yeah? If I say, you needn't have bought me this expensive dress, my lovely partner, boyfriend slash girlfriend, or husband slash wife, or whatever. It means I'm flattered and, I'm happy maybe for the gift. I'm making this, conventional remark that it wasn't necessary, but you still did it, which is really nice. If I say, you didn't need to do this, right? It's like, it means that this is just a past like lack of obligation in the past, right? Like, for example, kids in the past didn't need to use tablets. Stupid example, because they didn't have any, right? Or I don't know, students in the past uh, didn't have to learn modern languages because they learned Greek and Latin, for example. Yeah, to the best of my knowledge, whatever. And there's also a difference between should, yeah, like, or it refers to most of the modal verbs. A modal verb plus verb, yeah, refers to present slash future, whereas a modal verb plus have plus verb third form refers to the past. Yeah, so I think you should do it. Yeah, it's a piece of advice that I give you for now or for the future. Yeah. Jesus, I don't want to be a boring teacher to tell you that, I think you should study for your exams. Yeah. I think you should really prepare well. Okay. But, yeah, so it's about the present future. You should have prepared better. Then you would have passed your B2 exam. Wow, the implication is you did not, right? So bear these in mind and good luck with your activities. Have a nice day.